congratulations on the win. Straight up, you've fought here quite a number of times. You're used to the big stage. You've headlined here. Really tell us what you actually want. Do you want to go fight in other countries, fight the tops of your division? What do you want? Truly, what do you want next?
I'd love to be in the mix for that $1 million season next year, or else the European season if they're doing one, and whatever opportunity I get, I'll take. But yeah, I want to be challenging the best, but like that, I just have to talk to the bosses and see what's next. But you know, I'm getting there gradually. I'm not trying to overstep anything, but we're getting there.
And just lastly for me, he was kind of throwing really random stuff, maybe patterns that you weren't quite used to. Like, how did you feel? Was there a slight bit of like, whoa, what's happening? Or how did you keep yourself calm in those moments?
We knew he was going to be very forward aggressive. We knew he was going to really hunt to get the clinch and the takedown. When he rushed out at the start, like, actually, I somewhat expected it, but I was still a little bit taken back by it. But me and my boxing coach were just working, you know, moving left to right, trying to frustrate and make him rush in and make a mistake. But when I actually started feinting myself, he was backing up and he was biting on my feints. So I think I could have maybe committed to me striking a little bit more, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I got the finish in the end, so I'm happy.
An incredible submission, so congratulations.
Thanks very much, Amy. Yeah.
You're very welcome.
Nathan Sanchez missed weight yesterday. It's happened to you a few times now with your opponents.
For two.
You posted that, you know, you're going to show him what a true professional is going to be like. Does it irritate you when that happens? Obviously, you're going in there, you're making the weight. Is it irritating when your opponents don't?
I mean, I was getting 20% of his purse, so I suppose it's not too irritating, you know what I mean? But he was a short notice fight. Maybe I'll give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt, but I think they were still nearly close to a month. And you know what I mean, one of us, I put up about him being a true professional, and one of his fans texted me saying he took the fight in a month and blah blah blah, and I just replied, if a true professional stays in shape all year round. So that was my answer to that. So if you are a true professional, you should be in shape all year round, ready for any opportunity. But I knew he struggled to make the weight. The lads were in the sauna, they told me he was struggling. I knew it'd probably wear on him. I knew he'd have a good first round, and I think he panicked when I got that choke on because he was actually a little bit tired and gassed, and I think I caught him a little bit when he was out of breath, and that's why he panicked so much, because I was fucking crazy, do you know what I mean? So I think that's just that sheer panic and the fact that he was maybe probably breathing a little bit heavy when I caught him, and it wasn't surprising that's the reason why I think I got that. But yeah.
The crowd really found their voice for the first time tonight when you walked out, obviously to the late Christy Dignam's Crazy World. You've headlined here before. They really, really seem to connect to you. What is it that the crowd are connecting with? What are they connecting with you?
I just think it's because I'm real, Andy. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just I'm a real person. I'm a person who's, you know, been at the highest highs, at the lowest lows. And I think because I'm so open about me lowest lows, people have that little bit of a human connection with me. And they know that, you know, I'm not some big shot who's pretend to be someone that I'm not, and anything like that. I'm as real as they come, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so open. I'm probably too open sometimes, you know what I mean? But I think they respect that, and they respect me, because I'm trying to set a different life for people around these areas, these working class areas and stuff like that. I'm trying to show that you can be at the bottom and then make it to the top eventually with just being true to yourself and bettering yourself. And I think they respect that and relate to it a lot. So, last
one from me: 11 wins on the bounce, 9 finishes. You've shown time and time again your level. Do you feel like now it's time to show the world, to go for that $1 million tournament?
I'd love to, you know what I mean? I really would. Like, I kind of thought I was going to be there at the start, you know what I mean, at some point maybe this time. But you know, if I wasn't to fight this year and they were to give me that chance next year, I'm all for that. You know what I mean? I'd love to do it. I feel like I'm on such good momentum. You know, I'm going to have to chat with the lads obviously, but that's somewhere I'd love to be next year. So fingers crossed we can get that done. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Nathan.
Thanks.
Nathan, Pride up the north side.
Yes.
Fighting on the north side of Dublin.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be from here and to fight from here?
It's unreal. It's just, you know, it's just something I've always dreamed of as a young kid coming up, that I'd get these opportunities, I'd get the headline, these cards, I'd be fighting in such a front of packed crowds, and you know, it's a great show of the work I've put in, really. You know what I mean? I'm at it 14 years this year, and I'm only really starting. You know what I mean? It's such a long journey, but we're only really getting it kicked off. So to make memories like this in front of me friends, me family, and all the Irish fans like this so early in my career, it's great, and I'm chuffed. You know what I mean?
You're not a man to take a break. Bellator London.
Yeah, I'd be up for it if they gave me the opportunity just to stay busy. 100%. It's a cool arena to be in, Wembley. So yeah, I'd be up for that. And then we could maybe see what happens then next year.
And final one for me, Dan. You mentioned you might have a couple of Guinness after this fight. Is that the plan now for the evening?
I'm gonna have a sip of a few black ones, split the G 3 or 4 times, and then I'll be walked home to bed then.
Well done.
Thanks very much.
Nathan,
Yeah.
so your opponent missing weight didn't really seem to bother you too much the last couple of days. Did you actually feel the weight difference in the cage when you got into the grappling exchanges?
It's not something I think about, being honest. I'm a grappling man, you know what I mean? I'm used to heavy people on top of me all the time. He was heavy now, he was dense, he was strong, but I face that every single day. I'm with strong, heavy lads every single day, so it's not something I consciously think of when I'm in the cage, you know what I mean?
Right, so nothing different to your usual training or anything?
No, nothing new. I just knew that he'd be a little bit drained, if anything, but no, didn't care about it.
Right, and obviously a dominant performance in there. Did you expect to be able to out-grapple him like that despite the weight disparity?
I can't hear you.
Sorry. Did you expect to be able to out-grapple him like that despite the weight disparity?
Yeah, I knew. That's what someone commented on it. He was a fan of me saying, he's going to be heavier coming into it. I hope it doesn't play on Nathan. And I said the weight difference isn't the matter. It's the skill difference. And I knew I had a bigger skill difference. So the weight difference meant nothing. The skill is the big one. So I knew I was more skilled, and I showed it tonight, regardless of the weight.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant performance. You've fought small corners this year now. What is the plan for the rest of the year? There's obviously a few more cards between both PFL and Bellator. What would the next step be?
Yeah, next step, if I could get on that London card, it's roughly 12 weeks from now. If I could maybe get on that, or one of the later ones at the end of the year, I'd be up for that. I think there's one in Paris as well. But yeah, just I'll have a chat with the bosses and we'll see what's next. But I've no damage again, so I'll be ready to fight in 12 to 16 weeks, whenever that may be. You know what I mean?
And right from the moment your face is shown on the screen, the crowd was gone mental. How
Yeah.
does it feel every time to walk out here in front of the home crowd?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's a nice feeling. It gives you energy. It's funny. I was grand all night. Done me warm up. The minute I stopped when me warm, I started yawning. I was like, oh bollocks. I was like, right, of all times to get tired. But as soon as I got to the steps there and the crowd were going mad, you get this surge of energy. And I went to use it with me performance and spur me on. You know what I mean? Thank you very much.
Did your opponent surprise you in any way, or was he exactly what you were expecting?
I thought he would have rushed more at the start. In fairness, I thought he was going to be a little bit desperate to push for that clinch and back me up. But other than that, didn't surprise me too much. He was actually patient enough on bottom. But yeah, that was really it, to be honest.
And was it your plan to submit him from the beginning, or was that just how it went?
I think that's just how it went. I actually planned to show me striking, but you know what I mean. It's obvious. I feel like I need to stop talking about my fights. I say I'm going to do one thing and another thing happens. You know what I mean? So I planned to do a bit of boxing and show me boxing off, but it didn't happen that way. I'm a complete opportunist. I saw the opportunity when I came and I took the choke when it popped up. So yeah, chuffed. Thank you.
Nathan, actually one more I lied.
Yeah.
Paul Hughes is making his debut here with the promotion tonight. Obviously, a lot of people are looking at that. When people talk about Irish MMA stars, the next wave, the elite of the elite coming through, it's the likes of Paul Hughes and Ian Gary that are on people's lips. Do you feel like it's time that your name is right up at the top of that?
I think it's definitely time that my name is at the top of that. Like I've been given opportunities, high pressure situations, and I've always capitalised. You know what I mean? I think I'm a little bit undershot because maybe I was a little bit later into the spotlight, we'll say. But step by step, I'm taking out names, and whether I should be beating them on paper or not, the favourite is always going to be the one who should be winning on paper. You know what I mean? But I'm putting these lads away inside one round. You know what I mean? I think that alone, if I'm meant to beat them on paper, I should be putting them around in one round, and I'm doing that. So put me at the top of the list with the boys, and that's no like Paul's a sound fella, brilliant fighter. He deserves the praise he's getting. But I think I'm the exact same. I think I should be up there with the likes of Ian and Paul and getting that praise because I'm putting lads away consistently and I'm putting the work in. So why shouldn't I?
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. All good.